Holy crap, we're actually filming a video.
Instead of just a short.
But I'm sure we'll keep doing those. But welcome to another episode of Resting Easy with Chris and
Breezy.
And what are we going to be talking about today, babe?
We're going to be talking about the first of 4 races that we just finished. Actually, it's been about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
For Marathon Weekend. We did Dopey. And so we're going to begin with
5K. Because you can see from our wonderful shirts. And I can say, if I remember correctly, I think I did say that this was my favorite shirt of all of them. So I just love it. It's got the sunglasses, it's got Pluto and everything. It's just wonderful. But you can see our other video that we talked about all the merchandise and all that stuff that we did for the expo. I'll tag it up here somewhere. And is there some important messages that you want to push out to the YouTubers out there before we get started?
There absolutely is. So one of the other channels that we follow, Riley Runs and Reads, we will tag her down below. She actually just got into the Boston Marathon.
Sweet.
Right now she has a goal of running a marathon in every state, and she is at 24. And she lives in Massachusetts, and so she's excited to make Boston, which of course is one of her bucket list races, her halfway points. She will be running with a charity, and so we encourage everybody to go check her channel out and check that video out, and maybe give her a follow. And
I'll try to link it up here. It'll be somewhere over here if I link it correctly to go watch that video. It is actually pretty good, and it's almost like she almost had tears in her eyes of all the way of actually getting in through a charity and all the processes that she talks about in it. So definitely check out that video and her channels are really perfect. So is there anything else that we want to push out before we start talking about the 5K?
No, so what are we going to do? We're going to show the footage?
We're going to actually show some footage of everything that I had taken through the phone, all the way through the staging areas, and then the character meets and greets, and the finish line. And so we'll just kind of throw through and throw in our PhotoPass photos as well. They were some awesome ones. I'm telling you, those PhotoPass people know exactly where to aim to get us perfectly right for our photos. And I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, check this footage out and we'll see you here in a little while.
Good morning. We are currently at day 1 of the Dopey Challenge, waiting to start the 5K. So come along as we take a leisurely stroll and maybe see a character or 2.
Yeah, and 3, 2, 1, here we go! All right, so you just saw the characters of Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy, and the lines are horrendous. Yes, so we are gonna head on out to the corrals already.
Every time I see your face, I know I've come to the right place. And every time I see you smile, I can feel it for a long while. And I'm so excited to wake up, see your face with no makeup, see what trouble we can shake up. Everything is better with you. From the dawn until the day is done, we will do the best we can do. But I know best is yet to come. We have come
All right,
so
everybody.
far, so
That's
fast.
it. That's the 5K. It's
We
done.
know we're
We're done.
gonna make it. Know we're gonna make it last.
Yeah, we're done. Bye.
There is no
And we're back. So, what did you guys think about that coverage there of the 5K? I actually thought it was pretty cool because I used a new system that I didn't have. I used the gimbal.
Oh yeah, the gimbal.
The gimbal and holding it out, and it was just kind of unique. It was a small run, so I still want to try it out.
You put the equipment you use down below, don't you?
Yeah, I put all this stuff down there so you can take a look. We don't have affiliates or anything like that just yet. We're not that high up yet. So. But anyway, we just want to give you our thoughts actually of the 5K, what we thought about it. So,
There's the medal.
cha-ching. Oh, we got to put the hand behind
Yeah,
it so
yeah.
we focus. There, is that good? All right, cool.
But of course, you've probably seen this plenty of times. But yeah, it's got Pluto, and he goes across the medal and has the sunglasses. Very beachy vibe is what I get from it.
Yes.
This was probably this is one of my top 3 medals that I actually did like it. So there's
Yeah,
that.
there's the melody. So you could say that we actually
Medal.
finished. And so now we just want to give you, again, our thoughts into,
And all that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good race. The 5Ks are a great opportunity to kind of get a feel for racing, especially at Disney. They are stress-free.
No time limits. No time limits. You don't have to really worry about the balloon ladies, the ever dooming and gonna pick you up and get you out of the race. Balloon ladies out there, they don't do that anyway. But yeah, I really like doing 5Ks. But with Disney 5Ks, it's really fun. I think the main reason why I like them so much is because it's really family oriented. Oriented. There you go. But just seeing a lot of other YouTubers out there pushing their videos out, watching families crossing the finish line, holding hands with the adults and the little small kids crossing over, it kind of gives you that little teary-eye emotional thing of what's going on. But that's the reason why I like the 5Ks. It's really unique and yeah.
They're fun. They're
fun.
You know, a lot of people, you know, they will start their first races at RunDisney, and the 5K will be their very first one because they don't have to worry about that. They can take the time to stand in the line for the characters and not worry about not finishing. Speaking of, though, for the characters, if you probably noticed, we didn't stop for any of them.
No.
Because even though it's not timed, I don't have the patience.
She doesn't have the patience. Plus, we also had other plans later on that day, but that will be in another video. But it's just, we didn't really, you know, I didn't seem like the characters were enough to stop for too as well. Even though there is those characters you just gotta have. But I know that some of the characters were later on in some of the other races as well.
Did get them.
So we did get them.
Well,
But-
like you said, also, we don't even stand in line for 30 minutes for a
No.
ride. Like, we don't stand in line.
Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, let's go. We're not going to wait around. You know? Or either get to the parks really early and just run to them before everybody else
You get,
does.
5 miles in by 9 o'clock. It's fine. But also, you're practically in Epcot for the entire race, and that is so cool. It's dark. They have the flames going. They have
The barges
the
out in
ugly
front.
Barges.
The barges having the marathon weekend symbols out there, which I tried to take pictures of them, and they were just like all blurry because it was just so far away it wouldn't focus. But we tried, but it was good to see that out there. And then all the cast members are totally excellent within all the different countries within Epcot. So you had, I remember the Mexican pavilion. You had them out there cheering along. I remember
Norway. Which one
Norway.
was it that they had the perfume?
The perfume out
I
there.
sprayed it.
Yeah, it smelled great.
Oh my
It's one of
God.
her favorite perfumes. So if you ever think about Christmas or birthday presents, that perfume from Norway is her favorite. Plus, it's my favorite too. So, but yeah, they were all out there, and it was just great. Overall atmosphere of getting the 5K actually started, going through Epcot and finishing. I just thought, it was a great time.
We originally were going to walk most of it because we actually did that for Wine and Dine.
Yeah.
But then we just went with how we felt, and we pretty much ran all of it.
Yep. Yeah.
And then we got to the end, and we bolted.
We bolted.
We didn't stick around for anything.
No, we went through, we got to the finish line, watching all the people cross over, and then we grabbed our medal, and then we grabbed our snack box, because everyone loves the snack boxes. But the thing is that we used to get, each one of us got a box, and then we were just like, no, one box should be good enough.
Except bananas.
Except bananas. We'll
We get
take
our
all the
own
bananas.
bananas.
Yeah, whole bananas separated. Then we went through, we looked at the characters. I know I took pictures of them, or not pictures, but video of them before the race. So the lines were pretty long for that, and we weren't sticking around for that either. And we hopped into our rental.
Bye.
See you later. We'll be back in less than 24 hours. With that, that was great. It was a great time. There's nothing I
If
can
you
say about it.
went, let us know how it went for you, or if you're even thinking about doing a 5K, let us know. We're here to encourage
Give you some motivation to get you going and saying, hey, I would like to sign up for a 5K and then have to deal with RunDisney.
2
Gotcha.
a.m. wake up calls.
Yeah, definitely. But that's really it. Please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and thank you all subscribers for coming back and taking a look at our content and watching us and giving us support and comments down below. With that being said, that kind of wraps up the 5K. We'll see you in the next video, which will be the
10K.
10K.
Hold
So,
up.
yep. Bye.